I'd like to have a farm one day, because I'm into gardening and stuff like that and sharecropping, so I'd like to own some cattle and, do my own thing off the grid.
I just wasn't like initial like attraction.
Really low. I thought I was soft spoken, but I can barely hear anything.
Well, not rich, but super wealthy.
What are some of like your long-term goals?
But at this point, I think at our big age, you should know about, something.
I want to start a law practice, possibly a nationwide law practice. I also want to build a family, of course, have children, be married. I want to start a nonprofit.
If I was nervous, I would have popped a long time ago, but
I don't know. I think you seem a little too like serious. You mentioned like a farm and stuff. I'm not really into that stuff, so I mean. Like,
okay, so you more of like a city girl?
I want to know what your purpose in life is. Have you found your purpose in life?
Yeah, on here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.
YouTube, what is good with y'all? I'm back again with another Pop the Balloon reaction video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. 98% of y'all not subscribed, so if you fuck with the video, then tap in and subscribe. Make sure you like the video and check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hello. What's your name?
My name is Shuki.
Shuki? Okay, and how old are you?
29.
And what do you do?
I'm a staff registered nurse.
Oh, okay.
I'm currently in grad school, finished my master's.
Nice, very nice. And now what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to be outdoors. I like to go to concerts, travel, spend time with family and friends.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
Somebody that's ambitious, outgoing, knows how to have a good time, romantic, and good with communication.
Okay. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
Kids.
Okay.
Somebody that's not good with communication, someone that doesn't know what they want, and smoker. Definitely a smoker. Yeah.
All right. So no pop balloons. So let me hand you a pick. I'll have you hang on to that. And I'm just going to have you pop just one balloon. It's only 5 guys, not too many left. So just one.
I'm surprised that she only made her pop one balloon. I definitely thought she was going to make her pop 2. But I feel like this is what always happens. Body and the tattoo guy have their balloon unpopped and they end up popping their balloon later on. I know none of them have kids, but I feel like at her age, I mean, she's basically 30. I don't remember if she said she was 30 or 29 or whatever, but she's basically 30 and she's got a deal breaker of kids. I'm assuming she wants to date somebody that's her age or older. And a lot of men at that age that are her age or older are going to have kids. Not to mention, she's a staff registered nurse and she's going to grad school. So her income is probably going to increase even more. And that means she's probably going to want to date somebody that makes as much money or more than she does. She's going to want to date somebody that's ambitious. She's eliminating even more and more men. I wouldn't be surprised if she has a height preference as well. So it's just like, it's no wonder to me that these girls are still single at their age because they have so many expectations. In their 20s, they were just fucking around. And now they be so surprised when they never get married because they just have so many deal breakers and so many expectations. But I do feel like, wanting to find somebody romantic, wanting to go out and do fun things, like what she's looking for in a man was reasonable, but it doesn't surprise me that she's still single.
For the first round. Uh-oh, doesn't want to pop. All right, your name and age and why you had your balloon unpopped.
Tadero, 35. And she's just a beautiful woman, so I wanted to give her a chance.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I just wasn't like initial like attraction. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Thank you. All right. So for our 4 remaining guys left, go ahead and ask them a question.
What are some of like your long-term goals?
Okay, long-term goals. Start there and come back. Name and age, and what are some of your long-term goals?
My name is Daniel. I'm 32 years old, and my long-term goals would be, I just finished school a couple months ago as a nurse practitioner, so I want to start my own business, so that's one of my goals. And also, I want to get married and have kids. So those are my goals, my long-term goals. Okay. Yeah.
Nice. Name and age, and what are some of your long-term goals?
Body, 33. Some of my long-term goals, of course, everybody want to leave a legacy, so I want to have a family and kids. Get there, that's a long time because I have no kids now, so that's still one of my long-term goals. And then my business that I do have, I want to get them to a high level. I want to be, well, not rich, but super wealthy. And with my businesses, I like everything I'm doing, the podcast, the music, the dessert company, so get them all to where they automatic running themselves and be good.
Okay. Name and age, and what are some of your long-term goals?
Hello, I'm James. I'm 34, and I just graduated law school not too long ago. So I want to start a law practice, possibly a nationwide law practice. Also want to build a family, of course, have children, be married. I want to start a nonprofit as well, kind of cater towards cater towards at-risk youth, cater towards homeless endeavors as well.
I'm surprised James didn't say that he wants kids, because I know he said that before, that he wants a family, he wants kids. He always says he wants someone that's family oriented. But you be forgetting stuff. There's a lot of people you got to talk to, a lot of talking you got to do. So it makes sense. That was the only person who said something about not for profit, giving back to the community was James. So I thought that was interesting. That's something respectable. And I think if somebody cares about that side of a person, then that might be something that attracts her to James over the other ones, because I feel like they're all, it's a matter of like who you like more physically. They all seem like they're going for like a lot of wealth, like starting a business as a nurse practitioner, a lot of money. Body has a lot of businesses that he could turn into a lot of money. James has a law degree and he wants to start his own law practice. He doesn't even just want to work at a law firm. So that's a lot of money. And even Shad, we already know, like he's about his business as well. So she has a lot of good options on the table here.
Name and age, and what are some of your long-term goals?
Shad, 34. I'd say a long-term goal of mine would be financial freedom. I'd like to have a farm one day, because I'm into gardening and stuff like that and sharecropping, so I'd like to own some cattle and, do my own thing off the grid, Definitely a family, children, more the better, more the merrier. Get married, settle down, that type of vibe.
Okay. What are some of your long-term goals?
Definitely start a family in the near future, build a home, and yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to have you pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one.
It's too hard.
That's what everyone says, girl. Put your hand under the balloon. There you go. Alrighty. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I don't know. I was just sticking around, trying to hear her out.
Okay.
Get a feel for her personality. I get that it's a high intensity spot that you're in right now. So I didn't pop off nerves, because if it was nervous, I would have popped a long time ago. But I kind of just wanted to give you some grace to kind of see, a little bit more of your personality, because I feel like you're bubbly underneath it. So that's it.
Now why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Like maybe interest, because you mentioned like a farm and stuff. I'm not really into that stuff, so I mean. Like,
okay, so you more of
interest.
like a city girl?
Not like
really,
not
but
like
Carisha or
the farm is
JT
a
or
little
nothing like
too
that.
much. I mean,
I meant like you want to live in the city.
I'm from New York, so.
Oh yeah,
like,
so you a
it's
high rise? Yeah, you a
fast-paced,
city girl.
I mean, I live in the suburbs, but still, like the farm just sounds a little not my speed. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All
But it's
right,
nice. It's
fair
nice.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Mm,
We locked in.
yeah.
All right. We've got 3 guys left.
I don't know. Like, I like that Sean wants to start a farm. I might, in today's world with all this craziness going on, you see a nuclear war breaks out. It's good to have your own farm, your own supplies, your own way of making your own crops and your food and type shit. So I respect it. I fuck with it. I don't want to be under the control of the government either. But, it doesn't surprise me. I think a lot of girls right now, they're not like thinking about stuff like that, thinking about sustainability and taken the power back from the government. They just want to live like in society, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know. I thought it was going to be because of the height. Maybe I think he's dressed very well, so they can't really say anything about his like appearance or dress. So, but that makes sense that was what she ended up choosing. I don't know. I don't know where this is going to go though. Out of these last three, I really don't know who she'll pick.
Let's go ahead and ask them another question.
What characteristics do you look for in your potential like partner? Or
Okay. What characteristics do you look for in your potential partner?
Someone who's loving, someone who's compassionate, someone who has a relationship with God and values that relationship with God, meaning you don't have to come to me perfect, but every day you're working on becoming a better person. Someone who's family oriented as well, someone who puts family above career.
And over here?
Loyal, patient. I like a smart woman. I like someone we can have like great debates on. Funny, like can take a joke, can dish a joke. Like to have a good time. Some good characteristics.
Okay.
That's pretty much.
And over here?
I love a woman that's God-fearing, a woman that loves her family as well. Don't like being outside too much, but you know, when it's time to go outside, we have fun together. Also, what else? A woman that I could just have a good time with, you know what I'm saying? I just genuinely enjoy spending time with her, so that's all it is for real.
Let's go ahead and pop another balloon whenever you're ready.
I feel like she's gonna pop James's balloon just because I feel like I sense a stronger connection with her and Body and her and the dude with the tattoos. I always forget his name, but yeah, I don't know. I could just see her like smiling when she was talking to them, like, and when Body started smiling, she started smiling, and also I don't know, like I just feel like most of the people on this show they don't seem to like James's outfit like that. They seem that they like Body and the other guy's outfit more. So maybe outfit wise too. I mean, you can't really take anything away from them career wise. So it's like, and I feel like they all are kind of given similar answers. Like none of them have really said anything that would eliminate themselves other than the farm with Shad.
Oh, all right. So, James, why was your balloon unpopped?
Just like her career choice, you know, it's registered nurse. I think that's, you know, an intriguing career, you know, showing that she's into caregiving and has caring abilities. I also just like the fact some of her just long-term goals as well.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping his?
It was just a tough decision. I guess I don't know. I think you seem a little too like serious. I'm looking for somebody so you know.
You talk really low. I thought I was soft spoken, but yeah, I can barely hear anything.
I think you're a little too serious.
Oh,
but
too serious.
yeah,
Okay.
I need somebody be a little fun at times. You don't give me that vibe. So
I get it.
Yeah.
All right. The environment, but
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. All right. So we've got two guys left. Guys, any questions for her? Okay.
I feel like people be thinking James doesn't have personality, but when I seen him on the reunion episode, he has a lot of personality. I think like you just meet him for the first time. It's a lot of tension in these episodes, and you can't judge him based off of that. But I do feel like the other two guys kind of gave more of like a vibe that they were more comfortable. It wasn't as like of a professional, serious answer. They showed a little bit more, you know, fun, giggly, comedy type nature, I guess.
I want to know what your purpose in life is. Have you found your purpose in life?
my purpose in life. That's a tough question. I don't know how to answer that. Like, I mean,
I'm sorry. When I ask you, like, what's your purpose in life, I just want you to give me something. Like, how old you say you was?
I'm 29.
29 years
Yeah.
old. Like, you know, I feel like we all have a purpose. Like, I know my purpose is to help people on the earth. You know what I mean? That's why I became a nurse for sure. You know what I mean? So I just wanted you to give me something that gets you out of bed, something that makes you happy, you love doing. So I just wanted to know something. That's all it was.
Okay, fair enough.
Alrighty. So now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Then we did get another pop here as well. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was pretty much the same thing. I feel like, you know, you might, as you get older, your purpose can get greater or can change. But at this point, I think at our big age, you should or about, you know, something. Or if you still figure it out, maybe, you know, but kind of want you to have something figured out on your purpose of why you here or what you, putting out.
All right.
Okay. Now, is he also someone that's your type?
Yeah, definitely. Mhm.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh man, so that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic. Thank you. Oh, you can head out.
That was so funny. The way she just stood there at the end, like, I don't get that. Like, just like they said, bro, you're 29 years old. You are too old to not be able to answer that question. At least, like they said, to have some idea of, like, what you're here for, what you care about doing. And I think that just goes to show that a lot of women, they don't really think about, like, there's so many things that she could have said. She's a nurse. She could have said helping people. She could have said, my purpose is to start a family and be, like, a great wife and really, like, build something with somebody. That's what I feel like my purpose is, and I'm preparing myself to do that. There is so many things she could have said, and she just blanked out and didn't say anything. And you could say, I need some more to give me a chance to think about it. Take a second to think about it. Like, come on now, just make something up. But she just ruined it. I think if she would have answered that question, she would have came out of here with a match. And she said both of them were somebody that was her type. So personally, I just don't get it. But let me know what you think about her. Let me know what you think about this episode. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. Subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. Like the video. Check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. I'm going to get up out of here. Hope you have a great day. Peace.
Okay, let's go, okay, let's go. Yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in a vintage, yeah.